As many of you know, I was working the dating apps quite a bit a couple years ago. Silver Singles, OkCupid, Match, etc. I'm no longer on those apps because almost 18 months ago, I met someone about whom I'm absolutely nuts, and we've been together ever since. But with all of this talk about having a relationship with God, I thought it might be interesting to get back on Match to see if I could find God's dating profile. Guess what? I found it. Come on, let's go check it out. Okay, so the first thing I think you're going to find interesting is that God lists themselves as gender fluid and uses they, them pronouns. That's obviously a Trinity thing, right? Age, infinite. So an older person, we knew that. Seeking men and women, ages conception to death. Lives within. Okay, so normally lives within would say 25 miles, 30 miles, to give you an idea of how close these people are. This says lives within your heart, which is a little too cute, I'm sorry. Single, kids, that's funny, they should have put triple. Kids, yes, 1, still living at home, doesn't want any more. They left the education question blank, yeah. Body type, incarnate. That's actually pretty clever. That's funny, okay? Height, 5'2". I guess that's probably how tall Jesus was, maybe, which would have been average for that time as I understand it. Under religion, they put self-employed. Okay, that's just funny. Smoking, no. But there's a note saying sometimes burning. So maybe a little jockish. No, that's about the bush, not W, but Sinai. Drinking moderate, 420 friendly. That's good to know. Maybe that's the kind of bush they burned in, right? Maybe that's why Moses was so, imagining. They're conservative and unvaccinated. Gee, that's a shocker. Didn't answer the exercise question. So probably not in great shape. Likes dogs, cats, fish, birds. This is a really long list. Suffice it to say they are animal lovers of sorts. Although they say they suffer from, what is that? Ophidiophobia? Hold on, let me look that up. Oh, that's an irrational fear of snakes. That's funny. Okay, that's just funny. I think they're funny. Okay, hometown, Kolob. Okay, they are funny. That's a good sense of humor, right? This is promising. So this is their summary. This is what you write to introduce yourself to a potential partner, to let them know who you are, what you're looking for, that kind of thing. We're proof that even the unchanging can change. Okay, that's pretty clever. Back in the day, we were a bit temperamental, easily triggered, we were impatient, and we'll admit sometimes abusive. We didn't like women much and treated them like property. Okay, so they're being honest and upfront. This is really transparent, which is good, right? Along with the cleverness and the sense of humor, this could go somewhere. Along with the misogyny, we were terribly homophobic and even advocated the death penalty for homosexuals, along with sexually active women, people who spoke ill of us, people who worked a 7-day work week, and adulterers. Yikes. We also had anger issues and once wiped out everyone on the planet save 8 souls. We knew that going in, right? We also made a bet with an adversary and allowed terrible things to happen to someone who really loved us in order to win that bet. Yeah, that's a crappy thing to do. That's Job, if you don't know your Bible. Like most of you, we too have regrets. But once we put ourselves in your shoes, we began to understand things differently. We realized how difficult life was, especially for people without resources, and began advocating for them. Not that anyone listened. Okay, that's funny again. We also began using our time to preach a message of nonviolence. Awesome. Though old tendencies would pop up now and again, giving people close to us mixed signals. You think? Just a little, maybe? We feel like we've paid for our early mistakes and then some. We've learned a lot and hope to be someone you can see spending a lot of time with in the future. But here's the catch. Okay, so here's the catch. Yeah, we saw that coming, didn't we? Despite having literally all the time in the world, we won't really have any time to spend with you individually right now. There will be no meet cute. What is that? I don't know what that is. Nor will we be able to do things together in the here and now. We're not available for late night conversations or any talking really. And we won't be there for you when you need us the most. Though you can always use your imagination to think otherwise. Fortunately, there is a great deal of information about us out there on the interwebs and elsewhere. Some of it is actually true, so you can use your time now to learn about us. Hopefully, you'll find the accurate information. Parenthetically, it says, we wish we could help, but we can't, making it possible for you to imagine what our love might feel like. We already know everything about you. Kind of creepy. Already love you so dearly, more than you can possibly know, and are preparing for you the most wonderful eternity imaginable. Unless, of course, you reject us for whatever reason, in which case we will viciously torture you forever. Knew that too. If you've read this far, congrats. We look forward to your submission. Can't see likes. Drop us a direct message if you're interested. Okay, so there you have it. That's God's match profile. If you're looking to have a relationship with God, that's pretty much everything you need to know. And I think it's pretty accurate. I mean, from what we've read, from what we see in the holy books, I think just a lot of transparency. I'm impressed with that, and the humor. But for me, I'm going to have to pass. I'm going to swipe left. But you do what you want. Once again, I'm me. Thanks for watching.